Loan repayments start back in less than a week, and if you have a loan but you have not picked out a plan yet, experts suggest you do that sooner rather than later.
2 News Oklahoma's Amanda Slee spoke to a financial planner and shares what you need to know. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, Julie, Justin. The first piece of advice, if you do have a student loan that you owe money on, is to act. Don't do nothing. Don't avoid it. You need to act now. But as one borrower explained to me, having to think about that payment once again is tough.
When you don't have the debt in your mind, you have peace.
For a few years, people like Joanna Lopez didn't have to pay their student loan debt. That's because there was a pause on interest and loans during the pandemic. On October 1st, those payments resumed.
I see the student loans as a very long-term debt.
Lopez got a bachelor's and master's degree from the University of Phoenix, which used to have a campus in Tulsa. Between the two, she owes about $100,000.
When I took the loans, I thought, they get paid later in life, once I get a degree, I can start paying big payments.
When you add a house, car, and kids, she says the thought of that becomes impossible. So not having to pay these past few years was a relief. But now Lopez is having to think about that burden once again.
When you don't really see a light at the end of the tunnel where you can actually get some relief, you kind of just sit on it.
Instead of sitting on it, we went to an expert. Inside the Root, a co-working space, sits Her Planning. Owner Kristen Alfalumo has been meeting with clients to discuss their student loans, and she has some advice for others.
If you go to studentaid.gov, you can make sure you know who your loan servicer is. You also can look at a simulator that can help you figure out which loan repayment plan is the best option for you.
Once you've determined your servicer, use the simulator and chosen a plan,
getting your auto pay set up so that the bills start coming out of your account every month.
She understands this can be hard because everyone has adjusted to the budget they had without these payments. And maybe you've made a big purchase in that time, like a car. Ultimately, she says to carve out money where you can, but don't cut back on your savings.
If you're doing a few percentage points to your 401k or your work-sponsored plan, try to keep that going and figure out another path forward, or split the difference if you have to.
If you truly cannot make payments because of your income or maybe because you lost your job, talk to your loan servicer. They may have other options for you. In Tulsa, Amanda Slee, 2 News Oklahoma.
Amanda, thank you very much. The owner of Her Planning did tell Amanda as well that there is a bright spot to look forward to. The Secure 2.0 Act, it'll allow employers to make matching contributions to student loan payments, much like they do 401ks right now. That goes into effect next year.